I hope y'all enjoyed that clip from The Help. I'm going to say this and then I ain't going to say nothing else. You is kind, you is smart, and you is important. Y'all remember those words, right? You just watched it. Do you realize why Abeline said those words to that young little white girl, May Mobley? Do you realize why she said those words to her? I'm getting ready to reiterate it and help you remember why. She said those words to May Mobley because May Mobley was a chunky little white girl who won't gonna be no beauty queen either. Those were Abeline's words, right? And she knew that. So she instilled those words in that child. She planted that seed in that child so that that child would begin to develop the kind of confidence to live the kind of life she hoped for that child. Same thing God did for us. He planted something inside of all of us so that we can live the kind of life that he desires for us. Yet, I am disappointed and sad to say that it is so many of us who ain't nowhere near where we should be right now in life. No, we're not even where we're supposed to be. We know it. We know we're not doing the things that we should have done or should be doing to be in the place where we know we should be in life. We know it. See, that was a little girl Abeline was talking to, but you grown. And you watching all kinds of videos. You done read all kinds of books. You done did everything under the sun. And I mean, you're always, oh yeah, one day when I become a millionaire, one day I'm going to do this. One day I'm going to do that. One day I'm going to be this. One day I'm going to be that. When? Why it hasn't your why been big enough for you to be where you know you're supposed to be right here, right now in your life? You still living in somebody's basement, still living on somebody's side porch, still sleeping on somebody's couch, still living with your mama, your parents, your sister, your brother, your daddy, your aunt, uncle, friend. All the things that you still doing where you know doggone well you ain't nowhere where you should be. And you got it inside of you. And let's be clear. I'm not just talking to you. God woke me up with this morning. I have a responsibility to share with you what he shares with me. Because I know if I'm going through it, somebody else is going through it too. Now, I'm not saying you haven't made it. I'm not saying that, like me, you haven't had a whole lot of money. I'm not saying that. If you haven't failed yet in life, then you ain't living. However, why aren't you where you should be? You know you overweight. You know you need to be working out. You know what the doctor told you. You know you shouldn't be eating that. You know you shouldn't be smoking cigarettes. You know you need to get up every day. You know you should have read those 10 books. You know this. You know what it's going to take to be where you need to be because you know you. So why aren't you there yet? Why is it okay for you to still be in the predicament you are in and you haven't gotten to where you know you need to be yet? What in the world is wrong with you? You are slapping God in his face. And not only are you slapping God in his face, you slapping yourself in your face. What you gonna wait till you dead and gone? Wait until your responsibility on somebody else? So your family got to do a GoFundMe. You ain't even got a life insurance policy in place. And you still reading books, you still watching YouTube, you still on the internet, you still doing all those things and running off at the mouth and have not done there. You've been not even an inch of where you need to be yet. How dare you? How dare your why not be big enough? How dare you not be important enough? Because you kind, you smart, you important, but you ain't there yet? Are you near there? Because come on, let me tell you something. At the very end of the day, you have a responsibility to not only yourself, but to the people who have to take care of you. If, God forbid, something happens to you, you have a responsibility to show your children something. You have a legacy to leave, and you ain't there yet. And yet you sitting up there rooting everybody else on. You sitting up there watching everybody else's videos. You sitting up there watching everybody else make it and know that you should be in that predicament. You know the doors you should be opening to your house should be double doors. You know when you drive up through your driveway, there should be an automatic opening gate. You know this. People that's made it and that's doing it, they're not nearly as smart as you. They're not nearly as attractive as you are. They don't nearly have it going on the way you have it going on. They don't have what you have. They don't know what you know. They don't have the ideas that you have. They don't have the know-how that you have. But they making it. They making it. You know why? One word. Consistency. Consistent. They getting up every day doing what they have to do to make and live the life that they know they deserve. But yet you not. I know life be lifing sometimes. I know what happens sometimes. I get it. I know you might have failed a few times. So did they. So did they. But they didn't stop. And that is the problem. You keep stopping. After this video, I want you to say, enough is enough. You hear me? You may not be there today, but here's what you need to do. Work on getting there tomorrow. Now, whether you make it tomorrow or not, here's what's important. It doesn't hurt to plan. And I ain't talking about that plan. No. You have had enough time. It's now time to put the key in the door and open it. Because it's inside of you. It's been inside of you. You have been working on it and working on it and working on it and reading books and reading books and reading books and watching videos and watching videos and watching videos and doing everything under the sun. Watching everybody else make it. Watching everybody else excel. Watching everybody else's life while your life sit there and simmer and you're not doing the things that you need to do to get there. You is kind, you is smart, and you is important. Have an amazing day.